Naomi just went there with Jade Cargill. In this video, we're going to break down one of the best feuds going on in WWE and something which is flying under the radar unless you are just absolutely paying attention. Now, look, Jade Cargill, she made a surprise return to WWE at the Elimination Chamber in Toronto. It ended her absence from television since mid-November. The return came during the Women's Elimination Chamber match. You know it, you saw it, let's get to it. Now, it started with Liv Morgan and Naomi. Jade Cargill, she came out right as the match began, focusing her attack on Naomi. Liv Morgan sold it perfectly as WWE tried to build it up as, well, Liv Morgan attacked her. No. Now, since then, they have been going back and forth. Obviously, Jade Cargill made a statement in her return. She attacked Naomi, throwing her through one of the pods and delivering a kick to her side against the chamber wall, leaving Naomi laid out. Fast forward, the post-Elimination Chamber episode of SmackDown, Jade Cargill came out there and whooped her once again after Naomi confirmed to Bianca Belair that, yes, she was indeed the attacker. Now, these two ladies, they've exchanged some heated words on social media. It all began when Jade Cargill responded to Rikishi's comments on his Off the Top podcast, where he voiced support for Naomi and criticized Jade Cargill's actions. Jade Cargill directly challenged Rikishi, noting that Naomi was dead wrong and would face consequences. She said, "I don't give a damn at real Rikishi. Your daughter was dead wrong and she's going to get everything coming to her." Yeah. And then Naomi then responded by stating that Cargill was almost dead and then warned Jade Cargill against involving her father, Rikishi, in the online feud. Father-in-law. I should state that. So, also, Jade Cargill then fired back and said, "Too bad you didn't finish the job. Remember this, I'm stomping your ass out again, and F you and F him." Wow. All right. And then, if it could not get any better, if things couldn't escalate further, they did. So, Trinity, who, aka Naomi, who's a wonderful troll, as we have found out, opted to take things to another level. And that's where things pick up. Because she not only changed her profile pic on Twitter, and I believe all of her other social media accounts, to Jade Cargill being laid out on the car, which is hilarious. And then she also then came back after Jade Cargill, who updated her profile pic of her laying out Naomi on SmackDown. Hashtag new profile pic. Naomi then posted something even better. What did Naomi do? Well, she took things up to another level because then she responded and she said, "When my neck is healed, I'm going to send your jagged, big back, ragged ass back to where you came from." She went there, y'all. She went there. She mentioned AEW without mentioning AEW. That's interesting. That is interesting. Now, look, this feud, these heated words, they could escalate further, okay? I'm recording this on Thursday. Things get heated up because they've been going at it all week. But this is exactly what you need in this storyline. Think about it. Naomi is someone that, let's be real, hasn't done much since returning to WWE. If you take out the last 4 months, 3 months, she hasn't done much, right? So she came back in the Royal Rumble. She teamed with Jade and Bianca for a 6-woman tag team match at WrestleMania. That's notable. She was part of a triple threat match at Backlash for the women's title, but really was an afterthought in that feud. I thought they were just setting the scene for Tiffany Stratton, right? Although Stratton did take the pinfall in that. But then she didn't do anything of note through the summer, right? And then they randomly had to get Jade off of TV. There's conflicting reports. Was Jade injured? Was she not injured, right? Like, you know the song, you know the dance. You've heard it. You've seen the movie before. And now they put her with Bianca. Jade's off TV. They reveal her as a mystery attacker. So they're starting to heat things up with Naomi. And that's not necessarily a knock at Naomi. Look, her TNA run was actually very, very good, right? But there's something been lacking with her in WWE. Now, her being a heel, I'm very curious about that because from my memory, I don't remember Naomi being a notable heel. For the most of her WWE tenure, she's been a babyface. Well, now she's going to get the opportunity. And if she has been a heel, which I can't remember, and someone will let me know in the comments here below, but she's got a real shot to be a real legit heel with a big star in a notable feud on a big time stage at WrestleMania. So, like, this is a huge, huge moment for her. And she better hit it out of the ballpark. Because, as we've seen, anything related to Jade Cargill, it's a big deal. And WWE cares a lot. And they make it known that they want Jade to go over in a big, big way. So, we're going to find out. We're going to find out what Naomi has to offer on TV as a heel. Social media wise, yeah, she's bringing that heat. Like, don't get twisted. It's heating up. The fact that she went there about AEW is interesting, right? Because there's a lot of tribalism in wrestling. That's actually a really good way of getting heat, I believe, on Jade or on Naomi in regards to this feud with Jade. Of like, yeah, let's go there. Like, let's poke the fire a little bit because what they're doing on social media, the hardcores, you and I, well, we're seeing that. We're paying attention to that much more clearer, right? Like, for years and years and years, there was always like this distinct, well, these are the wrestling fans and these are the internet wrestling community fans. And it's like, y'all, it's 2025. Unless you live out in the middle of nowhere, everyone has an internet connection. Now, the only difference is, in mainstream media, covers wrestling. Okay, I work for Newsweek. We cover wrestling. But there's a difference between, okay, are you on the dirt sheets? Are you living on social media watching this unfold, right? I have to because I'm trying to cover the industry. So I have to be on social media all the time. And not just I'm going to check Facebook. Or, I'm going to check Instagram. Or I'm going to be on TikTok. No. I'm talking about like following people on social media and seeing what they're doing storyline-wise and character-wise. I think that should be developed more in 2025. I really do. And to Naomi and Jade Cargill's credit, they're doing the dang thing, right? Like they're going after it. They're exchanging words. They're heating it up. And more importantly, they're making this feud seem very realistic. And with the mystery attacker angle and laying someone out in the parking lot, you know what? You might want to do that. You might want to make it more realistic. So props to Jade, props to Naomi for going at it, exchanging words, and making it real as possible. Let me know in the comments here below what do y'all think.